One of the world's biggest NFT investors is Gary Vaynerchuck. However, even Gary Vee admits that 98% of all NFT projects are going to fail. And with that big of a failure rate, it actually makes sense to think twice about starting your own NFT project. After all, NFT projects have become more competitive and costly to get off the ground. So here's a look at 7 reasons why you should either think twice about starting your own NFT project, or at least keep in mind for if you do. Number 1, having to create a high item collection. The first reason not to start an NFT collection is that you'll probably have to make a high item collection. If you look at the top NFT collections such as Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, or Pudgy Penguins, these collections have thousands of unique NFTs, and that's because there's a lot of money to be made from selling a high item collection with 10,000 plus items in the collection. For example, if you do have 10,000 items in a collection and sell them for $10 each, that's $100,000. However, if you have 30 items in a collection, you'll have to sell each NFT for about $3,333 to make that same $100,000. Therefore, you'll have to risk putting in lots of time and effort and money into creating a high item NFT collection that might not even sell out. Number 2, you need a significant following. So these days, it's less common for people to purchase an NFT simply because they like the art. Instead, people are purchasing NFTs from either celebrities, established NFT artists, or someone with a bit of a social media background, with a bit of social media following. The fact is, you need a big audience in place to get an NFT project off the ground. And more, NFTs are looked at like investments. The fact is that the supply of your NFT collection is static. Therefore, you have to raise the demand for your NFT in order to raise the value of those NFTs. And to get that demand, you will need people. So with a 10,000 item project, you will need at least 10,000 to even look at your NFT. And that means you might have to spend a lot on marketing. Number 3, gas fees. So if you want to sell your NFT collection on the most popular platform, Ethereum, then you will have to consider gas fees. In order to complete a transaction on a platform, it will need to be validated. And that validation process is not completed for free, right? Now, you don't have to pay a gas fee to mint your NFTs on OpenSea. Instead, you will pay a couple of $100s in an initiation fee. However, someone will have to pay the gas fee on those NFT transactions, and that means that your buyers will pay for the gas fees. And typically, gas fees on the Ethereum platform can range from anywhere from $50 to $200 per transaction. And even if you are selling your NFTs for just $20 each, the buyer will have to pay several times that amount just to complete the purchase of your NFT. The only way to justify this cost is if the buyer thinks that your NFT will go up multiple times in value, or if your NFT comes with added value that justifies the price. Now, if your NFT is simply digital art, it will be hard for any NFT buyer to justify the gas fee. 4, it takes a lot of work. Even after you create the NFTs, creating an NFT project is only a part of the story, right? After you spend hundreds of hours creating your collection of NFTs, you'll have to go through the process of marketing the collection and dealing with your following on your social media platforms. Now, this itself can become a full-time job, right? Consider that in a typical day, you'll have to make multiple posts on several different social media platforms and answer questions from people that are interested in the Discord, and this could lead to burnout quite quickly if you try to do all of this yourself. However, many people opt to have virtual assistants or VAs handle these duties for them, and that's quite a good investment in my opinion. 5, everyone is making NFTs now. The fact is that the NFT market is really getting oversaturated now. We have gotten to a point where there are way more NFTs out there than there are collectors who are willing to buy them. And perhaps that wasn't the case in 2020 or 2021. However, in 2022, it seems like every celebrity, social media star, and famous person seems to have an NFT collection, as well as just about every digital artist. And it will be very difficult to stand out from the crowd unless you are really savvy about online marketing. 6, the NFT market is in a bubble. Because of the investing frenzy in NFT projects, we are seeing individual NFTs going for millions of dollars. In fact, an entrepreneur recently paid $21 million for CryptoPunk 5822. Simply put, this kind of frenzy in NFT prices is just not sustainable. Therefore, the entire NFT market could pop sooner or later, which is why many experts believe that 98% of NFT projects will eventually be worth zero. And that means that the money that you thought that you could make selling NFTs NFTs could be going for much less than anticipated. But how long can NFT prices stay like this for? During the collapse in cryptocurrencies, you saw coins lose anywhere from 50% to even 90% of their value. The very same thing can happen across the board to the NFT market as well. 7. The easy money is gone. Another reason why you might want to think twice about starting an NFT collection is that it's arguable that the easy money in making NFTs is truly gone. And there was a time, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, where a crude collection of NFTs like CryptoPunks would have sold out in one day. However, just about anyone can create an NFT collection and sell CryptoPunk-like clones on OpenSea. The fact is that making money creating NFTs is becoming slightly more difficult every month that passes by. Now, after saying all that, I do believe that there's still massive opportunity in making your own NFT collection because we are still so early with NFT technology. The vast majority of the general public still don't even know what an NFT is, so there's still significant room for growth. But of course, there are also risks that you'll need to keep in mind if you do start this collection, and that's why I made this exact video. And if you liked this video, I made another video on how to sell out an NFT collection without a following. It's a really interesting video. You can click on the card on the screen to watch that. Alternatively, I made another video on the best NFT flipping strategy with under $1,000 for complete beginners. Again, you can click on the card on the screen, and whichever video you choose, I'll see you over there.